Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Black Ice with me, Alpha Biomega, and Greater German Reich. So it's happening! We are going to declare war and attack Soviet Union in this episode. And boy oh boy am I not looking forward to that. However, before we do that, a couple of last minute things. We are going to declare war once our 7th Infantry Army gets into positions in their respective areas, because I'm pretty sure that these areas would not be able to hold on without our help. Furthermore, I did one more review of our situation and I found out that not all of the units are where they are supposed to be. So while we have the tanks here, the 13th Panzer Army has their tanks over here, and I have no idea, well, I do have an idea why. It's because there's not enough supply, as the AI has decided. But we really need them here, so I'm going to send these 3 tanks in here pronto, and we need to get them there as soon as possible as well. Plus I think we have one more tank coming. No, that's for the... yeah, that's this one. So those are the 2 things that I found out. You also informed me of 2 things. First of all, that we have again our units on detachments. Oh dear lord, why are you again on never repair? That makes... I don't know why this is happening, really. I don't know why this is happening. Yeah, automatic split is not... I think that when I, for example, move the fleets from one place to another or join them, they somehow override the settings. Because I had an enabled automatic split off and repair priority was high. They were supposed to repair, but now they aren't. So what about here? Because you said that I had a automatic split off disabled somewhere. Well, okay, I have it here, but that's not really all that important. Here it's enabled, medium. You guys got it disabled for some reason. So let's enable it. Let's enable it. It is enabled, and for you it is enabled. And actually I wanted to check where I can change the setup of the air wings, and you mentioned that I can do it on the air screen, which is true. I can actually change this to 36 now, and I can do it to you. Cool. So you were correct. Now on to the point that we are supposed to have rather to have some naval bombers on our carriers. I 100% agree, but the way I see it, the escort carriers are there to provide escort and help to the other ships. So the proper carriers are gonna have the bombers, but for now we are only producing the carrier fighters anyway, so we can't really do much with that. Now let's check that the air wing here is now okay. Looks like it might be okay, though I don't see if that is the maxed out, but I think it is, because when we check the other carriers and their production, they are set to 36, no, actually 42. So the bombers, surprise surprise, take up more space. It's okay, 42. Let's make it 42 then. And I'll let you drill once you deploy. We'll send the carrier out later, and you guys need to be actually set. So wait, you can go here, and you guys are a new group. So I think this area is fairly safe, so we can have you drill there. Let's unpause the game because we need to get our units into position. Thanks to, I think it was the, I cannot think of a good username who mentioned that, but maybe it was someone else who mentioned the thing about carriers. I'll respond to your comment today Hopefully I won't forget, but thank you very much for pointing that out. I thought I had it pretty much set, but turns out I didn't. Okay, then again, oh, we now have the carrier, so we will be able, oh, you can do doctrines. The one that we will have soon available cannot do doctrines. Okay, so what if I switch to you to enable doctrine, because now I can. To the independent carrier operations, and the other one I'm gonna switch to finish the research on the signal company. I've never done that, to be quite honest, and we can add an additional construction line here. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be, huh? I think we can add another destroyer to make things right. Okay, so where are the tanks? Come on, move, you guys. You're the only thing that's holding us up, to be quite honest. Okay, and here we get the modern rubber processing, which is gonna give us EA extra rubber. Wow, we got 44. That is decent. And we have 26 tungsten, which is also quite a lot. Well, we're gonna have it like this, 17. And that means I can move the logistic company into a Kriegsmarine doctrine. Let's go with... What's the difference again? So you gave surface detection, because that's an independent operation, and you get 30 efficiency, naval air attack from carrier and air targeting, plus 5%. And subsidiary carrier operation gives you organization, 30 air agility, and fighters 30 efficiency. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with subsidiary, because that organization, we will never have independent carriers. That are always going to be 30 efficiency plus 6, you get 3. But you get plus 2 from fighters, and you get organization and naval air agility. Yeah, but this one gives air... Let's go with this one, independent carrier operations. Because I think we get organization here and deck size, extra deck size, deck size, and deck size. Wow, okay. And here will we be able to do the rest. Okay, let's replace this, and you are going to finish up the logistics company for me. Wait, here it was, right? Yeah, I can finish it. Cool. So a few more days before we do it. Okay, I'm getting into position. How's the 7th Army going? Nice. We have significantly increased the strength in here. Still got a couple of guys going. Okay, for some reason you are also not willing to listen to my orders. So just do it. Just do what I'm telling you and don't even think about it. How is the air? It's doing fine. Okay, can move an additional 100 fighters. Oh, that's great, the heavy ones in here. Okay, let's send you as an air superiority fighters to Lithuania. Little tweaks here and there, but trust me, this is the end. You really need to get in there. And then, of course, I mean, we're gonna wait for their organization to max out, but that is a matter of minutes because they're getting an hour recovery, so it's not gonna take much time. Well, you're up to 59 ships. Holy hell. That is amazing. 4 battleships, 2 Bismarck and 2 Scharnhorsts, 2 battlecruisers of the Derfinger class. We get 3 pocket battleships, Graf Spee class, Deutschland class, and Deutschland. So Deutschland classes could be upgraded, that would make sense. Then we have 1 heavy cruiser, only 1 heavy cruiser, Admiral Hippo. So that could be a candidate for an upgrade, and a couple of heavy cruisers could be built. Let's actually check this, because we haven't really done much with the heavy cruisers, have we? Wait, do we actually have a... Oh yeah, we have level 4 now. So I could design a new one, but boy, that would be expensive. Admiral Hipper seems like a better choice. Straight off the bat, that would be 10. Give you an extra here. Radar, that's 16. You have no depth charges, so sonar doesn't make any sense. So let's just give you more anti-air. And switch this one. Dear Lord, refit is not a good idea. What is so expensive on this? Did we change? Oh, this one changes also the subdivisions. Okay, so that is an issue. But if we upgrade everything and give you the original subdivisions, 1700 for an increase in light attack and hard attack, torpedo attack, anti-air subdetection, surface visibility, max speed, max range, and we can even go further with this. And with the surface and this, so anti-air would grow to a double. Light attack to a decent amount, which we could use this as an Admiral Hippo upgrade, and then just create a new one which would have heavier guns. So that would make, oh wait, that's and give you, for example, these ones. So that would make it much better, but it wouldn't work very well for our needs. Okay, we're not gonna do that now anyway, so let's just think about it, because it is a nice idea. I'm not gonna say that it's not. We are pretty much full on subs, so you can just keep it drilling. Okay, you guys, are you still... Yes, you're recovering. So it's gonna happen tomorrow at 7 o'clock. We are declaring war on the 21st of August. We get the field hospitals as a starting gift. Nice. 1.2 million troops in reserve. Okay. It kind of sucks that we haven't really went with the engineers, because that would be, yeah, all engineer companies get breakthrough bonus and river attack and movement, and a mechanized assault engineers. Huh. Ton of things here that would really help. So let's start with the bridges and everything, because that seems like a great idea. How are you guys doing? You are still moving in place. Okay, the last one, but this area I think will hold. We already have enough units in there. Okay, it's 7 o'clock, so 1 more hour. And here we go. 8 o'clock, we are declaring war on the Soviet Union. 12 days after we got the justification, we are going to declare. So let's last check what they have. They got... Okay, they went up significantly with their... Yeah, they now have more military factories than we do. They have significantly less civilian factories though. And they got way less naval dockyards. Air assembly plants and stuff like that doesn't really matter. So they were gearing up for war, so it's time to make them pay. Okay, so we have officially declared war on the Soviet Union. There's no step back. Literally, there is no step back at this point. So how are we gonna start? Well, we got our air set up. So we're gonna check it in a couple of hours, see how we're doing against the enemy. I don't think we have a very good idea about what they have. Yeah, we just know that they have about 450,000 men in Air Force. How much do we have, to be quite honest? Can I would see that here, right? No. No, where would I see that? Oh, here, 318,000. So looks like they got a bigger air force than we do, but not by much, say 20%. They got about 25,000 men in the Navy, so there we have way more. And they got about 4.5 million men in the army, so our army is about the same strength, turns out, as far as manpower goes. Okay, so as we have planned it, we are going to execute it. So you guys and you guys, you can attack this area. So we'll do that, and we're trying to encircle these divisions, which means that you... wait, this is the... Okay. You are... Why are you here and not here? Dang it. Well, okay, then we're gonna support the attack by sending you. And we'll try to break through towards Bialystok, encircling these units. On the other side, we have you guys and you guys ready here to attack Brest-Litovsk. That's a town, actually. That's a bad target. I should have thought that through. I was supposed to send them here, but... oh well. We're gonna try it anyway. So you guys are attacking. You guys are not attacking, but... oh, gotcha! We were supposed to attack from here and there. Okay, so you attack here, and you guys will instead... oh, gotcha! Well, cover me surprised, I'm doing it correctly. I was doubting my own plans. So, the 3rd Panzer Army under the command of General Hans Guderian is attacking northwest from Brest-Litovsk, and the 13th Panzer Army under the command of Josef Harpe is attacking southeastwards from Brest-Litovsk, while the 11th Panzer Army under the command of Erich von Manstein is attacking the peninsula here towards Kaunas, and you guys are attacking southwards towards Bialystok. Okay, so let's see how this is gonna go. I don't think we have the idea to attack anywhere else. Our navy should be already out there. You are a strike force, so that is great. We do have you guys hunter killing here, so that's good. So let's unpause and see the numbers. Okay, so the attack from Tilsit is doing good. We're getting decent penalties based on the forts, but other than that, the terrain, commander bonus, the planning bonus is covering upward, and our attack is way higher than theirs, and the breakthrough is pretty much covering us, and they can't really break through our panzer armor. Okay, the attack from Suwałki, the same thing. The heavy panzer division soft attack 659 is gonna tear them to pieces. The breakthrough is massively higher than their attack. Here the same thing. Yeah, I think that the Encirclement of Białystok is now a pretty much guarantee thing, and same with the Brzesko-Litewsk. I think that here... Okay, there's 209... this would be Dvasta Devadesata Devataya, and I don't know what the SD... It's gonna be something Divizia, so I don't know which one that is. But that one is pretty heavy. It's probably having tanks. And that's that. So our attack has started. Can we see... Okay, we get complete control over the air so far. Germany breaks Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. The non-aggression pact between Germany and the Soviet Union, a surprising development to begin with, has now less surprisingly fallen apart. Germany has attacked, breaking the pact, and returned to once again openly speaking of the Soviet Union as a menace that must be faced for their visions of the future to become reality. Soviet leadership is less than pleased, but perhaps less shocked by the betrayal than disappointed that they didn't seize the opportunity first. So we get the modern highways. Okay, Soviet raw materials and everything is gone. We're getting almost 15,000 fuel per day, and we're using 50,000. That is bonkers and insane, and I don't know what we're gonna do with that. But I guess after the initial attacks and encirclements, we can utilize the infantry more. Some of you suggested in the comments that I should motorize more. To do it, I say, ha ha. Are you seeing this? We're already screwed as far as the numbers go, so don't make me laugh even higher. Okay, I don't think... Well, actually, the airbase construction speed might be a good thing, as we're gonna advance. So let's get that going. So, how's the air? Okay, no one's here. No one's here. Okay, they haven't really sent their air force at us yet. Ah, here we go. We're doing heavy damage to enemy divisions, which is great. Okay, this attack is already breaking through. Yeah, their units are dispersing. So encircling this pocket is gonna happen really fast. I think Brzesko-Litewsk is... Yeah, that's a supply hub which we need to take as soon as possible. I'm gonna upgrade the railroads here the moment I can. Italy wants to join the war, so let's accept them into the combat. Okay, we already sank one of the Soviet destroyers by our bombers, to say the least. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, 2 more divisions holding here. Only 2.5 divisions. These guys are breaking, these guys are breaking. So this is gonna be the entire war, basically. We need to utilize the panzer divisions as much as we can and make sure that they will work. On the other hand, the fuel situation is just nuts. Okay, that will mean we need... Okay, stuff needs to happen. Import chromium. We need more tungsten. And as far as oil goes, we have to max out everything. This is gonna be the lifeblood of our invasion. So let's get as much of everything as we can, because I mean, I don't really care if we don't get it. If we get at least some of it, I'm still a happy man. So from 174 oil, we are going to jump to 233. Okay, that increases our... Okay, Spain wants to join us, so let's allow them to. Because Spain is weirdly pacifistic. Their army contains exactly 0 divisions. So I'm not entirely sure what's up with that, but okay. Okay, this area is falling to us, which is amazing. The encirclement can happen. Okay, we're advancing here, and we're advancing here, and we're advancing here, and we're advancing everywhere. Denmark wants to join, so let's accept them. Afghanistan wants to give us a non-aggression pact. I'll take it. Now, Romania. I have to be super careful with Romania because The moment we accept that, actually I can, you know, easily ask Yugoslavia to join because they are not bordering the enemy. So I'd like to be sure. Okay, you will be there when we keep the momentum going as fast as possible. Oh god, Finland declared war on these Soviets. Well, fine. Can I... yeah, I can invite you to faction. So let's see how you guys are doing. Finland accepted. Iraq wants to join us. I mean, where the hell is Iraq? I think Iraq is here? Yeah, okay, well, let's take you. This is the only remaining part of Iraq, so I'm okay with taking you. And we'll see what we can do with it. So move, my lovelies. You are moving. You are moving. You are moving. You are moving. Now the next part is gonna be really tricky because they are gonna start attacking us. Oh yes, we destroyed 4 of these Soviet escort ships. This means that, well, we're not entirely dominating the area. Okay, the Finnish forces are advancing. That's amazing. By the way, there is a great film that I wanted to recommend to you guys. So once we get into the war, I haven't spoken about it yet, but there is a Finnish film called The Unknown Soldier, which portrays the continuation war, as they call it in Finnish, between Finland and the Soviet Union. Now, it is a bit of a Rambo movie, you know, with a really strong male hero, which seems a bit weird in certain moments, but it has an insanely accurate portrayal of the outcome and progress of the war. But in the beginning, the Finnish forces were pretty much unopposed. They advanced and stopped and tried to sue for peace with Soviet Union, in the end being mercilessly destroyed and pushed back into Finland. So the, you know, frustration, hopes, declaration of war, struggle, and defeat are just unbelievably well portrayed in there. So if you're looking for a good war movie, I cannot recommend it enough. Okay, so how's it going now? Okay, in Lithuania, we are just destroying them. Okay, here we're... wow, we have a really huge advantage over their models. I think they have much older aircraft than we do. They're bombing us here, so we need to do something there. We're winning here, but they have a massive superiority, so Russia needs to be bolstered. Okay, so we can pull some forces from here. So let's take you guys and send you to Warsaw. And I'll take... wait, we're winning here, right? Yeah, okay, let's not do that, but we can pull some from here. This is Eastern Poland. So let's throw you into Warsaw, because we need to gain a bit more superiority here. They cannot win that easily. And Moldova, oh god. Yeah, they're really... yeah, their air force isn't good. Their air force just isn't good. We're winning everywhere handsomely because they just don't have enough aircraft. Well, in Bulgaria, they are actually sending quite a lot of airplanes. So you can fly in here because they're not really doing anything in Wallachia, and I'll send you guys. We're supposed to fly in Moldova as well. Let's shoot down all of them. Okay, so have some of our forces advanced? No, they're just throwing in more units, taking more and more casualties. Okay, we've gotten here, which is great. because they are actually trying to attack us, which is gonna cause them even more casualties. So let's just repel them. We need to make, yeah, we need to make sure that we encircle these guys in here and take Białystok. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send them through immediately towards Białystok. Okay. We've taken the territory here and we're repelling the attack. Yeah, look at that. That's just them taking massive casualties. Okay, we sank their destroyer. Yeah, they have some ships here, but they are pretty impotent when it comes to their ability. Now, do we have the... Yeah, we have the Soviet Union as a separate fight. So they already lost 26,100 men, and we have lost so far no men, or it's not even listed. So as far as I'm concerned, it's starting well. They're advancing, they are advancing. That is just amazing. Though they're fighting here, they're being attacked, so hopefully they can hold. I'm hoping that they won't be pushed too hard. Okay, so let's close the pocket in Białystok. Oh, and we got some more upgrades done. Amazing. So I think we need more torpedo boats. I've never really designed any. So will you guys be okay? You have a 25,000 production cost. Could I... What was it? This is a 25,000 engine early. Wait, is it steam turbine? Yeah, early steam turbine. So if you switch it to this one, it's gonna make the cost go lower. Their speed higher, fuel consumption lower. Can we upgrade everything? Yeah. Can even give you the radar and this one. Medium short, and we're gonna call this... Wait, what was it? What was it called? Torpedo? No, that was... Ah, shucks. You have to check it again. It was 1025. Okay, so let's call this type 35. Upgrade everything, give you that C-Tech radar, that fire control. You have the hydrophone, and we're gonna give you the advanced... What if we give you the 20? I'm sure that would make your speed... to a lower, but that's fine. Okay, so let's save this and build... Let's build actually a bunch of them. They're super cheap, so I'm gonna set up 4 lines. And we are going to have you as escort ships. Okay. Okay, yeah, they're just killing themselves on our forces at this point. Okay, in the air situation... Okay, we're getting bombed in the... yeah. And the heavy fighters are gonna fly in here as well, because we need to take them down. Okay, Lithuania. Yeah, look at that. We lose 2 and destroy 18, and we lose 3. Yeah, I'll give it to our 11. They got nearly double of aircraft there, And they lose 11. Here they lost 15. Yeah, their air force is gonna bleed out. We just have to keep pushing. And I'm hoping that we have a bunch of... We should have hundreds of aircraft in reserve at this point. 1,100 in reserve actually. So we can do this for quite some time. Cool. So I think that everything is going extremely well. I'll drag my allies into the war soon. Wait, they can actually attack us? How? This is not their territory. But I think we might actually go ahead and call Romania as well, because I'd like to see some progress there. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, really looking good here. Really looking good here. Units are moving where they're supposed to, which means we can just keep doing this, keep fighting the good fight. We'll take Białystok. There are some units in there already, but they're being decimated. And once we close this, we are going to close around Brzesk-Litevsk and eliminate some more divisions here. So eliminations and pocket creation is gonna be our biggest goal here. Same thing here, we need to walk around here, take this entire area, then advance to Kaunas. Getting across the river is gonna be a nightmare, but once there are only plains all the way to Riga. So thank you very much for joining me. We have finally done this, and I'm looking forward to continuing. So far so good, I guess. So far so good.